The Jonas Brothers close out the Billboards with an epic performance and announce their new tour, and we've got everything you need to know. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Shared News from Home. We've got all the details you need to know about the Billboards and the Jonas Brothers, but before we get into it, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and today I'm joined by Denise Salcedo. Denise, how excited are you about the Jonas Brothers performance?
You know what? I am just so happy that we are getting this new, modern, mature version of the Jonas Brothers. I cannot be more thrilled about it. And they look so great last night.
Yeah, they looked amazing. I remember when they ended the Jonas Brothers so long ago, and then they brought it back just a couple of years ago. I was just so ecstatic. I have been a fan of them since I was 7 years old. So I'm super excited about this performance and about this new tour coming, which we will get into. But this year, the Billboard Awards were hosted by Nick Jonas at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And the Jonas Brothers closed out the show with a medley of songs, including some of their favorite pop hits like Sucker and What a Man Gotta Do. But we also heard a little bit of their new song, which is Leave Before You Love Me with Marshmellow. So we have a clip of it. I want to check it out and get your reaction, Denise. Wow.
Yes.
Nice, right? What do you think? How does that sound?
Okay. So obviously the Jonas Brothers, they recently announced their upcoming tour, Remember This, and literally just based off this new single that we got, based off of this performance, I cannot wait to check out the Jonas Brothers live. Again, I've never seen the Jonas Brothers live either. So I think just kind of basing it off this performance, some of their other past performances, I think it's pretty cool just to kind of see how they are in real life.
Yeah, I mean, they're just they have such a good dynamic, the three of them together, and that's why they've been able to have this career for almost 2 decades, I would say. They really grew up right in front of our eyes. I remember they were early teenagers doing camp rock, and now they are becoming parents, and it's so amazing to see. They all recently got married, and their music just hits home. They're your favorite boy band, and they're really hot too. So let's take a look at one of their favorite new hits, Sucker. Wow, I love Sucker. This was their comeback song. What are your thoughts on Sucker?
Obviously, we've seen them perform this song before already, but it's that song that no matter how many times you hear it or how many times you see it being performed, it still gets you bobbing your head along. You're still pretty excited about it. So that's kind of how I felt with this one, where it's okay, this is a familiar favorite, but I'm still very excited about it. Plus, it was also one of those songs that got me obviously falling in love with the Jonas Brothers. And then also here's the thing about the Jonas Brothers is you mentioned the fact that they reunited. So it makes me personally happy because there are so many boy bands from back in our day that never got back together, or if they did, they was just for a short period. But I kind of feel like the Jonas Brothers right now are filling this void of American boy bands that we're just haven't been able to really enjoy. So I feel like right now with the Jonas Brothers doing this new version of themselves is very exciting, and I feel like they should rejoice in that. So it seems like they are.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are brothers, so it was only natural that they would come back together. A lot of boy bands usually fall apart in friendships and in business. So these brothers obviously stuck together, and they also performed another one of their favorite hits from their newest album just a year ago when it came out, What a Man Gotta Do. And we have a little snippet right here. Yes, yes, and yes. Honestly, Denise, I love these songs. I'm happy with their performance, but I would have liked to see some of their old school songs possibly come back a little bit just to sing maybe Burning Up or SOS. Do you have any songs from way in the past that you would have liked to hear them perform today?
Definitely SOS as well, because that is just one that everybody loves. And it's just one of those things where you're okay, I get why they didn't perform some of their older hits, but at the same time, you still want to have that, especially we were just talking about Pink and her performance. So it's kind of we got those old favorites. I think we would have liked that too with the Jonas Brothers. But I think at the same time, they're starting to show their newer versions of themselves. So I almost feel like they don't always want to touch on their old classics. At least that's how it felt here tonight. So I respect their decision, but I do think I would have agreed with I agree with you too in that I would have liked some of their older songs as well.
Yeah, and you just mentioned we've been talking about there is new music coming. We just heard a little bit of their new song, and the Jonas Brothers are set to go on tour later this summer, starting August 20th at the Park Theater in Las Vegas. Until their last show, which is October 27th at LA's Hollywood Bowl. So it's about a 2.5 month tour, and tickets start going on sale May 27th. So you better get those while you can because it's the Jonas Brothers and they sell fast. Denise, are you going to be buying tickets for this tour coming later this summer?
I kind of hope so. I have my eye on a couple of tours that are being announced. You know, Billie Eilish's tour
Mhm.
just got called up. Katy Perry's doing her residency in Las Vegas. So I'm definitely trying to eye out which tickets I buy.
Yeah, honestly, there is a lot of concerts coming back. There's going to be a lot of music. I think everyone is just really excited to see some of their favorite stars perform live again. So that is everything we have to share with you guys. So let us know what you guys think of the Jonas Brothers coming back with a new tour. Tell us your favorite song of theirs in the comment below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because we'll be back with more celebrity news. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I was joined by Denise Salcedo. Our social media handles are on the screen right now, so give us a follow and say hello. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye.